Okay, so today we're going to make smothered pork chops. This is my pork chop after it's been cleaned with vinegar and lime. However way you choose to clean your meat is all up to you, but that's how I clean my meat, with some water. So we have fresh pork chops here. I'm gonna start seasoning my meat. Gonna start off with some salt. I use that, some black pepper, some seasoned salt, and I used Lowry seasoned salt. I'm gonna go ahead with some pepper flakes. I like a little heat. Some chili powder. Some cayenne pepper. We're gonna do some garlic powder, your normal seasonings, however you season your own things. I will go ahead and just do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix all this up. You can put on gloves if you want, or you can use your bare hands, all up to you. And now you have some seasoned pork chops. You can just leave that there. Now I have my flour here for my smothered pork chops. What I season my flour with is some Sazon and some breadcrumbs. And you can use any breadcrumbs of your liking. I use the Publix seasoned breadcrumbs. This works for me. And then you're just gonna mix it all up. And make sure that everything gets covered in. Also, for my smothered pork chop, I have some vegetables here. I have some onion. I just put a little bit of red onion in there, but this is the white onion. Some green pepper. You don't have to do green pepper, but I like to cook with onion and peppers. And then some minced garlic. You can do fresh minced garlic, or you can just buy it already store made. And then I have some cilantro here, which you don't really have to use, but I like to put a little freshness to my meals, and the cilantro will come in handy. So I have all the things that I'll need to make my smothered pork chops. I have my flour here, I have my pork chops, and I have my vegetables here. So we're gonna go ahead and start it off. We're just gonna put our heat to high here. And it's best to use thin sliced pork chops. You don't even have to get the ones that's bone in. Whichever cut you like from the pork would be best. But thin is better to use than a thick. You want to just make sure this is covered. I'm just going to put it all to the side here. I'm going to grab my other pork chop. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. This video is brought to you by Aubrion. I call her Bree. She has been telling me for a long time that I need to do my own little cooking channel. So I'm starting it very simple. I think this is a very simple meal. You can pair this with potatoes, mashed potatoes, with some veggies of your like, or pasta, your own cold pasta, or if you like some rice. I'm going to pair this with rice and some beans. I'm not sure what beans yet, but I'll probably do black beans or pinto beans. Something very easy to make. This is a nice little quarantine meal while we're stuck in the house. You have nothing to do. You can just, if you have any pork in your fridge, or if you also want to, you can do this with chicken breast, which is a good thing to do. Chicken breast, you can always use thin sliced chicken breast and do this as well. And then when you're done doing this, do not throw away your flour. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna knead the flour to make our smothered pork chops. And I'm sorry for anyone that is viewing this that don't eat pork. I love pork. I like to eat it, and I think it's a delicious meal. I was raised on eating different kind of meats, and it's one of my favorite meats to eat. So I'm almost done with this. I'm just gonna add that. Make sure it's all covered. There's some areas that need more covering. There we go. And when I'm going to be doing this, I'm only going to be doing 2 pork chops at a time. So now my meat is finished. Raise it just a little bit, but not too much. And then I'm also going to start transporting my pork to the heated pan. I'm only going to do 2 at a time, depending on how large your skillet is, but whether it's large or big, I would just do small portions at a time because your oil can become very clouded with powder and you don't want that. So I'm gonna start with my first pork chop. So I went ahead and flipped my pork chop over. As you can see, it's this nice color. You want that. You don't want it dark. You don't want it burnt. This is very nice. I would say give it 3 to 5 minutes on each side. So I like when the pork chop is colored like this. And it's ready to come out now. Lightly colored. I'm just going to transfer this over to here. I'm going to take my other one and I'm going to do the same. So I transferred over my last 2 pork chops now, and don't throw away your flour. You want to put it away, and then you're going to do the same as you did with these 2. Alright, so now I have my pork chops done. I now have my oil. I'm just going to turn the fire back lower. And then just going to let that cool down a little bit. I'm going to start off with my garlic, and then my onion and my pepper. Alright, so let's see what we're going to do here. Alrighty, so I have my garlic here, and I'm just going to just take it off the fire because we want to saute our vegetables. I'm gonna put my onions in, just letting that saute. Just let that saute. And you can start to smell the aroma of all the seasonings that you use, and it's just It smells so good. So we're just gonna saute that. I'm just gonna let that sit there for a second. And then I'm gonna add my pepper. I like my plates colorful as well. You're gonna saute this until your oil runs out and you feel like there's no more excess oil left. So here goes my sauteed vegetables. I put it right back here, and this is what I have left back in my pot. Remember that flour I told you do not get rid of? Here you are. You're gonna put that in here, and you're just gonna stir it until it becomes a paste. You wanna make sure all the flour is out. Just stir it until it becomes pasty, and then you're gonna drop some water in it. Not too much water, just a small amount of water. You can start cooking, but you wanna make sure the lumps are out. So it's best for you to use a whisk when you do this, so you have this nice little paste, and it looks just like this. Just keep stirring it. Now I'm gonna add back my veggies on there. Just put my veggies back in there. Yeah. And then remember when I had that fresh cilantro that I was telling y'all about? I'm gonna show you what I'm about to do with it. You can do it with parsley as well, but I like cilantro. Just give it off a nice little ending. I'm just gonna whisk this up again. If it starts to stick like that, just add some water, and then you got your paste back. And then when you get your paste back, just your cilantro and whisk. Okay, so now I have my veggies in, my cilantro in. I'm just going to turn the fire off, but I'm gonna let it sit, and then I'm just gonna whisk a little bit more. See, no more clumps of powders in here. And then what I'm gonna start doing, I'm just gonna start adding back my pork chops. All right, I will go ahead and flip it as well. There you go. And voila, smothered pork chops.